host of The Cyrus Show, Cyrus Naderpour. Welcome back.
Welcome. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Great to be here.
Oh, well, what do you think he is hiding? I mean, I imagine that the crowd would certainly be sitting at the edge of their seats to know what the Walz family secrets are. At this point, it's anyone's guess.
Yeah, I think it's very fascinating. You know what? The thing that strikes me about it, it really continues a rich American tradition of having a candidate on the ticket who has a problem with his brother, right? It goes back to Clinton. Like, Clinton had a brother that was a mess up. Obama had a brother that didn't like him. Trump, actually, his brother, he had some booze problems. And then George Bush, the second one, he actually was the screw up brother, right? Jeb was the good one, and Bush was the screw up, and he somehow got leapfrogged up to president. So it's kind of it's a recurring theme in American politics.
Wow, no, that's a great point. And I remember, well, at some point, the drama around the Clinton family was huge, and he ended up, pardoning his own brother, and there was that whole issue. But, the Biden family in particular, even Joe Biden has some issues with his brother, who has made a ton of money overseas because of the political connections. But as for the Walz family, I mean, so far the dramas that they've tried to drum up around him are questions about his military record. There's a DUI that's out there. There's some kind of rumor about him drinking something coming out of a horse. There's all kinds of weird stories, but what we do know for a fact is that Tim Walz is very much a pro-China, China-adoring man. What could come out of that? I guess that there's a whole rich bucket of stuff.
I don't even really. This has been like the most bizarre focus on vice presidents of nominees of any campaign cycle, right? We got Tim Walz is supposed to be doing stuff with horses. Vance is supposed to be doing stuff with couches. I really don't know what to make out of any of this. It's all incredibly confusing. I think the only reassuring thing about all of this is that usually the vice president doesn't matter. None of these are like the Dick Cheney vice presidents that are going to be actually running the show. Both these guys are going to be, once they're in office, I think they get kicked to the back, which I think is probably for the best for everybody. But honestly, I don't know what to make out of any of this. I mean, J.D. Vance's brother needs to either just say what he's going to say or stop teasing us. This is too much in this election cycle. Either just tell us or let it go. Like, what's going on here?
Well, another thing I've been wondering about, and you're pretty familiar with this, your big presence online. Zuckerberg suppressed the Hunter Biden laptop back in the day. You commented about this on your channel. Yeah. But after getting, pushed, he said, by the Biden-Harris administration, and he really kind of ratted them out. He ratted out the Biden White House. He ratted out the FBI, and then issued this proclamation, this apology, saying he really won't be getting involved in elections after this. What do you think the reason is for all of that?
It's a great question. Zuckerberg seemed to have a change of faith, which is very fascinating. I think it's right after that they arrested the Telegram guy. So let's see how long Zuckerberg wants to stay neutral. I mean, personally, you see my stuff online. I'm a big Hunter Biden proponent. So that story getting science really burns the grains of my gears. I won't belittle the audience, but I always thought Hunter Biden was really the one man who could bring this country together, right? Like, on the one hand, he's spent over $800,000 on sex workers, which makes him very friendly to the leftists. And the second thing, he's got a felony gun charge, which can make him really a darling of the right. I mean, he's the one man I thought that could really bring this country together, and they really just attacked his character because they're afraid of the people uniting under one banner.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.